guys, so today we're going to be talking about Trick or Treat, which has to be my favorite Halloween movie I've ever seen. So yes, it even trumps Hocus Pocus for me because honestly, a Halloween movie isn't a Halloween movie unless it's a horror movie, so that's just my opinion. So I actually only saw this movie last year for the first time, but now it's like a yearly thing. I think I'm gonna watch it every year on Halloween because it's so in-your-face Halloween, and I love that because obviously it's my favorite holiday. So seeing a movie completely based on that and like myths and things like that is just amazing. So it does kind of intertwine I'm gonna say loosely 5 stories, but really it's 4 major stories because the intro and the ending isn't really all that important. The principal is a story. I liked it. Basically it's about a reserved kind of man who has a son, and he is a serial killer, and he's a principal at a high school. So I thought that story's pretty cool. That's basically all it goes to. That's, you know, it's not very, that one's not as exciting. I like it, but it's not as exciting as the others. My favorite one is what is it called? The Halloween School Bus Massacre is my favorite story by far. Whenever I think of this movie, that is ultimately what I think about. About a group of teens who are pretending to go pay tribute to those who died on a school bus a long time ago. It's a couple students who were on this bus, and they all had special needs. And the parents supposedly paid the bus driver to dump them all in a lake, in a quarry, to never have to deal with them again. And it kind of backfired, and one of the students realized what was happening and hit the bus driver, who was supposed to get off the bus before it crashed. Oh no, he didn't hit the bus driver. He hit the gas pedal, and he was like going forward because he doesn't know backwards and forwards or anything like that because he is a special needs child, and so he ends up dumping all of them into the quarry. The bus driver like crawls out, but the other students were all chained in because he made sure all their chains were attached, and that's why he was out of the seat. So there's that little story. So then there are these teens who are pretending to collect jack-o'-lanterns to go pay tribute to them, and really they're just playing a prank on the shy, nerdy type of girl, and she gets her revenge by when they all pretend to basically be the zombie children of the people who died on the bus. They pretended to be them to scare her, and it worked. She like had a panic attack. She was really scared, and then she crawls into the elevator and closes it, and then little do they know, behind them are the actual child zombies coming to get them. And they're like, open the gate, what are you doing? And she just goes up the elevator and she lives, and the rest of them die. So that's what you get. Don't pick on the nerdy shy girl because it backfires. That one has to be my favorite storyline out of all these. The intro kind of shows a couple. The woman hates Halloween. And the guy is, you know, whatever, he's not really important, her husband. And so as she is taking down Halloween decor and stuff like that, even though it's still Halloween night, I don't know why you wouldn't just wait for the next day because it's really not that big a deal. But she hates it that much. It has to come down the night of Halloween. She gets murdered by the weird trick-or-treat pumpkin head thing that I don't know what it is. Not human, I'll tell you that much. It can't really die. But yeah, it slices her throat with a lollipop. But that's the first thing that you see. But it's actually, as the movie progresses, it kind of goes back in time. And so what you see in the beginning is actually the end of the movie, which I thought was pretty cool. I think this whole movie in general is really creative. There's a story about an elderly man who actually is the bus driver of the students. You find that out because he's burning photos of it, of like him and the students. He's kind of like the Scrooge for Halloween. He hates Halloween, but the Halloween guy, the pumpkin head, comes a-knocking, and he teaches him a lesson and shows him how to have the Halloween spirit, and so that's basically his storyline. The thing is trying to kill him, but it's more so trying to teach him a lesson. He just wants him to be joyful at Halloween time and pass out candy. That's all he wants from him. So that's what he does. And you see him passing out candy. Afterwards, he learns his lesson, but he almost dies because of it, because the weird alien pumpkin thing, I don't know. It's not really scary by any means, but yeah, so that's the other storyline. What's the other one? There's a girl who's 22, played by Anna Paquin, who is also in True Blood, I think. She plays a 22-year-old virgin who is basically just looking for the right suitor for her to sleep with, to lose her virginity, kind of. And it's her older sister and her friends that are like going to this party, and they're all picking out costumes, like sexy costumes. And yeah, so that ends up being like a plot twist at the end. It was really weird. I don't like that one as much. I really don't. Those are like the main storylines, but I really liked how creative they were with interconnecting all of them. They all kind of cross paths one way or another, and I really, really liked that. This movie in general isn't really scary. Because the things in it aren't very fear-inducing. They're not very horrifying at all. I mean, the weird alien, or I keep calling it alien, but the pumpkin head guy is strange, but he's not ultimately really scary. The girl's story isn't scary. The only one I thought was kind of scary might have been the bus massacre. That one was a little conceptually disturbing, but not really horrifying or anything. We've all seen a zombie before. It's not really, you know, that scary. And I don't think this movie really strives to be that scary. I think more than anything, it's more entertaining. And it's so related to Halloween, and it's just so fun that it's like a standard Halloween movie. I don't know. Even though it did come out in 2007, so it was somewhat recent than the past 6 or 7 years. I don't know. I think it's a classic Halloween movie, and it's one that I'll definitely continue to watch year after year because I don't know, I just love the storylines and how they all mesh together, and I think that's really cool. So ultimately this movie would get like a 9 out of 10. I really, really liked it. So yeah, what did you guys think of it? Did you guys like this movie as much as I did? Because I've always loved this movie. I swear I'll have some sort of negative review coming up. I'm not sure what was in the list next for my next review, but I'll have that listed down below. I think I'll just continue to go in order as I have been. Hopefully I can get the list done by the end of the month. And you should know that next Tuesday I will be seeing Carrie, so don't ask for a review on that because it's coming. It's coming. So yeah, so that's it for this review. Ultimately, what did you guys think about this movie? Did you like it? Let me know in the comments, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.